observing more into what we are going to draw and how accurate it's going to be. So that includes increasing your concentration as well. So that's one of the key point. But overall, I think all of you understand what mandala art includes and what it means by. So as far as you guys know that we can see this pattern like in most of the places, including the temples as well. So I think it'll be easy for you guys to draw this. I'll start it off. First, if your drawing book is a bit larger, make sure to draw a border, okay? Before you start it, so that it's easy. Yes, yes.
Stop that. Sorry, sir. Namaste, ma'am. Sir. Namaste, sir. Sir, namaste, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thanks, Auntie. Okay. Let's continue with our class.
Yes, sir. Very similar.
Sorry, but did you have any questions from Jyoti Raghu?
எது நான் வாட்டுக்குள்ள போனது ஸ்கேல் வச்சுக்கிட்டே இருந்தானே இப்படி அண்ணே அப்படி இப்படி. நான் வரைய போறேன்பா உன்னே மாதிரி
From Jyoti, do you have any questions? But I think
கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சா இப்பதான் கிளாஸ் பெஞ்சில கொண்டு விடு தாத்தா ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு அதே பெஞ்சு தானா
Jyoti, from Jyoti, I think you can mute yourself if you don't have any questions. But
அப்பதான் இது எடுத்துறீங்க அப்பதா
from early defense, we had just started the class. Okay, we haven't drawn anything yet, so we'll be continuing to do it now. Okay, so the first step is to draw a border within your page itself. Okay, it doesn't matter how many centimeters it has to be, just make sure to draw a border. In today's class, we'll be doing the rough sketch of the mandala art. Okay, and for this one, it's up to you if you want to use poster colors or any color pencils, and we'll be coloring it tomorrow. Okay, so we'll try to get the rough sketch as much as we can in today's lesson. Once you draw the border, make sure to erase the extra lines. இப்போ வந்து கொஞ்சம் glare இருக்குன்னா I can once I draw I can just bring it closer to the camera. That's me. we'll start from this corner of the page. Okay, it's the left hand side corner of the page. We will start to draw this pattern here. I think it should be clear now. Make sure to divide this into half. Okay, so once we draw the border, make sure to divide your page into half. Don't leave an impression when you're dividing it. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact, but try to make it as precise as possible. You don't have to use a ruler for this one. Okay, you don't have to measure it, just a rough sketch. And then try to draw a slant line over here, just like a curvy line. Then later on, after this section, what you can do is that you need to add more curves over here.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen, ma'am.
Is it visible now, but?
No, ma'am.
I think it should be clear now. I haven't like drawn any patterns to it yet, but is it clear so far? Can someone answer the question so that I know if it's clear and then we can move on?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, my name is Alamidu. I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, Alamelu, what's your doubt?
Ma'am, so in this one, we should draw lightly or darkly. You will erase it when after drawing.
Okay, so that's a good question. Okay, so you have been keeping up with how much pressure you're going to give onto the paper. That's a great question. So for this one, make sure to hold your pencil in middle and don't leave a thick impression on it. Okay, even though we'll be like outlining it later on, in the same space we'll be doing the rough sketch as well, but it's recommended not to leave an impression on the page.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll move on. Once I draw, I'll just bring my drawing a bit closer to the camera, okay, so that it's clear. We'll be drawing 3 circles in the next section. So I'll give you guys about 2 minutes to get this done and then we can move on, okay? If you guys need more time, just let me know.
Seriya bata. It's just like this.
Yes, but it's like that, yes. Make sure to add 3 more small circles within it.
Ma'am,
Yes, but
can you show this the left side?
the left side, we haven't drawn anything on the left side yet. It's just we have divided them into 2 parts, and then this is just like a rough sketch of the overall mandala section that it needs to be, okay? So this entire section should be like a section of patterns inside.
Ma'am, we should draw sleeping line on over the page end.
We need to divide the page into 2 after we draw the border, and then make sure that this aligns with it. It doesn't have to be more like further than this line, okay? This horizontal line needs to be closer to this line. First, you need to draw the horizontal line to divide the page into half, and then you need to add this curved line.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So we can move on with the next one.
Ma'am, can you wait?
Yes, I can wait. No worries. I'll give you guys about 2 minutes to do this, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
இப்படி போடுவோமா இப்போ லைட்டாக இருந்துச்சு போதும்ல இல்லையாடா
Ma'am,
Yes, pa?
ma'am, we should add another circle.
We should have another. We should add another circle within these three circles. Okay. Apart from that, you don't need to add any circles.
Ma'am, no, not in. Ma'am, I'm asking in the third one, ma'am. Third one you had drawn.
This one, right?
Yes, ma'am. That one
Okay.
that we have to draw that
Yes, but you have to draw that.
with the
It starts-
circles. With the circles.
You don't have to add the circles inside, no.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on with the next one. So in this section, we'll be adding the strokes technique. Okay, just make sure to add like strokes here so that you don't forget it. But when you're going to color it, make sure that we need to make sure that this one is being given with the dark color. Okay, with the darker shade. And for this one as well, I'm holding the pencil in middle, okay, so that I don't leave an impression on it. If it's a bit hard for you to do the strokes, you can just tilt your page like into the other end, okay? You can tilt your book. Yes, but did you have any questions?
No, ma'am, I called my grandma.
Okay. You can mute yourself if you don't have any questions, okay? Let's move on with the next one. I'll give you guys some time to draw anyway later on.
Mom, is this okay? Visalakshi.
Yes, but that seems to be fine, yes, so far. It's not clear, but make sure to send a picture later on in WhatsApp, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much extra half circle we have to add from Anushri?
So I think about 5 of them should be good. Let me check. Yes, 5 should be. So once you do this, right?
Ma'am, we need to draw big or small?
You need to just go on with the flow, but it needs to increase as you go. Okay, that's why we have drawn this external line here to know where we need to stop. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I'll give you guys just divide into like equal parts if you can. But make sure the end section should be a little larger. Okay. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes and then we can move on.
Ma'am, how many circles are in total?
In total, including the ones we finished? Are you asking including the ones we finished, but the initial ones?
No, ma'am, the whole circle we drawn.
Yeah, this section it needs to have like 9 in total, including all this. But apart
Okay,
from
ma'am.
that, here it should be only 5. Okay, just add 5 more.
We need to add more 5.
Up till this section, right? You have finished till this section, so you need to add 5 more.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we can move on with the next one. So here you'll be drawing this shape. Okay? It's like a sunflower petal. You can tilt your book if you want. Okay? It doesn't matter like in which angle you draw. Just make sure to get this pattern correct.
Ma'am, my name is Alamelu. I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, Alamelu.
Ma'am, the sunflower petals, we should touch the down line and draw it?
You shouldn't touch the down line. So if you notice mine, right, it's not touching the down line. But it's about like 75% of the pattern it covers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, pa?
just now I joined, ma'am. I am Vishal, ma'am. What should we do? Is this, it looks like a solar system.
Yes, Vishal. So what we are going to do now is that we have started with mandala in today's class. Okay, so you can just try to catch up with the patterns that we have covered. Okay, just try to make sure to draw the border first. Divide the page into half. Then you can just draw like nine semicircles in total. Okay, I wouldn't say semicircle, but like about quarter of the circle in total. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, should we paint for this one?
We are not going to paint it. First, we are going to get the rough sketch completed with the pencil in today's class. And then if we finish the entire rough sketch today, right, in today's class, what we can do is that it's up to you if you want to use poster colors or like color pencils, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, is it okay?
Yes, Anushri, it looks fine so far, but it's not clear. Just make sure to send the image later and what. Is that clear, Anushri?
What, ma'am?
So the drawing you completed just now, it's not clear, but it looks fine in the meeting. Make sure to send the image later on in WhatsApp.
Okay.
Some questions? I can see that you have raised your hand. Do you have any questions, Pa?
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes, yes, Ramaswamy, yes.
ma'am, you had drawn that sunflower, ma'am. We can draw in thinner size or bigger size.
It doesn't matter, but it needs to be in a medium size, okay? It doesn't have to be too big or too lean. Just make sure it's in a medium size.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's just like this.
Yes, but it looks right. It looks correct from the meeting. Make sure to send the image later on WhatsApp, okay? Because it's not clear in the meeting. Okay, so let's move on with the next one. In this next, what you need to add is this shape. In this one, you're touching both the upper line and the lower line as well. Okay, once you do that, you'll be adding another line inside. This can be in a medium size, okay? It doesn't have to be large or like thin, but make sure it moves on with the flow.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am?
you had drawn that it is leaves.
This is not a leaf, but it's just like another type of pattern that includes in mandala.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. And once you finish this pattern, what you can do for the previous pattern, make sure to add this. But don't leave an impression on the sheet, okay? We'll be outlining it later on once we finish coloring it. So it's a line and a circle in between. Overall, like mandalas may look a bit hard to draw from outside, but when you start to draw, you'll observe that all of them only includes like patterns that we are aware of, and the
Ma'am, we should, ma'am, in the sunflower pattern, we should draw lines.
yes, but you need to draw lines and add a circle inside it.
Okay.
Okay. So what would you guys prefer? To color it using color pencils or to use painting method?
Color pencils, ma'am.
Ma'am, in today's class, we are going to paint.
No, but in today's class, our main focus is to get this rough sketch completed. And then in today's class, you can do like either painting or coloring using pencils.
Ma'am, in this picture,
In this picture only, yes.
we can color with paints.
Yes, you can use poster colors or you can use color pencils.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I only have watercolors.
So I recommended you to get poster colors, but that was when like about a few classes ago, right? When we started it. It's fine, you can use watercolors, but I would prefer using poster colors, okay? That's easier to use
Okay.
when you're done.
Okay, ma'am.
So, what was your name, Pa, from Kanmani device? Kannamai device, sorry.
Sai Masilamani, ma'am.
Sorry, Pa, can you repeat it?
Sai Masiramani, ma'am.
Okay. So as you mentioned, Pa, that's correct. Like we can use color pencils as well, but myself I would prefer using color pencils. You know why? Because there are like small patterns that we are going to include everywhere, right? So if you are going to paint it using a thin brush, it will be time consuming. But instead, if you're using color pencils, you can get it done within like half an hour. Okay, so that's why it's recommended. And also, if you're going to use the techniques that we have learned before, it'll be easier for you to make it look more colorful and bright. Okay, like whereas if you're going to use poster colors, you need to let the paint dry for some time and then you can add more details to it. But both the options will make it look bright and colorful. Okay, so it's up to you, whichever option that you want to choose. So let's move on with the next pattern. If you need more time, please do let me know, okay?
Ma'am, wait, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll give you guys 2 more minutes.
Ma'am, can you wait?
Yes, Pa. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes and then we can move on.
Ma'am, I am finished.
You have completed it? That's good. That's good. So let's wait for another.
Ma'am, I am also finished.
Okay, that's nice. So if you guys have finished, just put a thumbs up.
Finished, ma'am.
That's great. So just put a thumbs up in the meeting so I know like how many of you have completed it. Okay? Let's wait for another 30 seconds and then we can move on. Nice to see that most of you have completed it. Okay. So let's move on. After this, we'll be using a different technique now, okay? We'll be drawing this shape here. If you're finding it hard to draw this shape, what you can do is draw a semicircle and then later make sure to add a triangle shape on top, okay? And then later on, once you add those, what you can do is you can erase the line in between.
Ma'am, can you show left side?
Left side, okay.
No, ma'am, on the side that you draw.
Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So make sure to draw that. When you're adding patterns like this, if you're finding it a bit hard with the book's angle, you can just tilt it over. You don't have to make sure that it stays in the same angle when you're drawing. Once you draw this, you need to add one more layer inside it in the same shape, okay? One more layer. if you're going to paint this picture, right? If you're going to paint this drawing, what would be your first step? How would you start painting it? Does anyone want to have a guess? Yes, sir?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question again?
Sure, sir.
Miss?
So the yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you wait? Miss, my name
Yes,
is
sir.
Ramasamy.
Yes, Ramachandran.
From this circle, how we should put, ma'am? Last figure.
Last figure, this one.
Actually, help. Yes,
Is it this?
miss.
Okay,
Yes,
so
miss.
what we finished is that we need to draw a semicircle first, and then later on top of it add a triangle.
Thank you, ma'am.
No worries. So I'll repeat the question, Pa. My question was, if you choose to paint it, right? What would be your first step after you finish the rough sketch? How would you start painting it?
Okay, ma'am. Help. I take.
Yes, that's the next step. Does anyone want to have a guess to answer the question?
We both are finished.
Okay, that's good, Pa, from Kalyan.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen.
Should be visible now. So I think one of them in the chat section have answered it, Ashwini. So we we can start giving outline, but before that, make sure that you paint all your base colors and the dark shade on top of it. Like base shade, for example, in this section, right? Base shade, if you're going to give light blue and dark shade with strokes, later on once you finish the entire drawing, right, then you can give outline using black color, that too in paint only. Okay, because if you give it in sketch, then it will be kind of hard for you to bring that brightness to it. So this is if you're going to add poster colors into it. Okay. Does everyone understand what I'm explaining right now? Okay, so let's move on. Do you guys need some more time for this shape or no?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll give you guys another minute and then you can move on. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen.
Is it visible now?
No, ma'am, I can't even see your video.
Then I think there might be some network issues. Try to like rejoin back or maybe refresh the page.
Ma'am, now I can see.
Okay. Yeah, I think there might be some network issues. That's why it might happen.
Ma'am, today color or tomorrow color, ma'am?
It depends first. So if you guys finish it by today's class, we can start coloring it tomorrow in tomorrow's class.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, sir?
ma'am, I completed now, ma'am. I was one before and all when we are doing the painting section. I was wondering that when we will do face painting in our own faces.
In our own faces, like face painting. you
Ma'am,
can
can we
paint
paint in the color pencils or paint, ma'am?
color pencils or paint, you can choose it by. If you want, you can use color pencils for this mandala art, or you can use poster colors, like any watercolors or poster colors, okay? For the painting.
Okay, ma'am.
But if you don't have poster colors, you can use watercolors. That's fine.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. So for your question from Vignesh, is your name Vignesh?
Vishal.
Vishal, okay. So Vishal, to answer your question,
send to the WhatsApp, ma'am.
yes, we need to send it to WhatsApp. So from Vishal's question, yes, I can see that you're eager to draw the portraits, but first we will try to finish all the basic level, okay? Once we finish the basic level, then we need to move on with the advanced level. In this classes itself, first we started with basic techniques with pencils, okay? And then we moved on with the uh, techniques, the more further techniques. And then we went on with the advanced paintings, okay? So like this, we'll be moving on in the next batch as well. So I'll let you know when we'll be starting the portraits later on, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, we are finished.
Okay.
And we are also finished.
Okay, good job. So we can move on. We can move on with the next one. Once you draw this, what you can do is that you'll be adding small semicircles. Okay, so we can move on. Just make sure to add like this curve sections in between, okay? So the first one should be smaller, and the next one should be connecting these two ends. When you're drawing the shape, it doesn't matter even if it touches the line, okay? So I'll show you the next technique as well. I mean the next pattern, and then we can move. You'll be adding one more line inside, okay? After this, make sure to draw a U shape.
Ma'am, we need to draw this pattern big or small.
Yes, we need to draw it a bit smaller so that if you notice, this is like about half of the size of the pattern, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After that, you just need to add some circles here inside. So I'll give you guys some time to do this. The circles doesn't have to be connected, okay? You can have some space in between. But make sure that it needs to be within this line, within the line that we have drawn before. I'll give you guys 2 to 3 minutes.
Ma'am, I completed.
You have completed? Good job, good job. So what we can do, if you guys have completed, just wait for 2 minutes. Once everyone is up to the same page, we can move on.
Ma'am, we are also finished.
Good job, Pai. You have finished it.
Ma'am, completed, ma'am.
Good job. So we can wait for another minute. Let's see how everyone goes and then we can move on.
சார் என் பேரு சிவகாமி சார். சார் டோட்டலா நான் 9 போட்டுட்டேன் சார். எத்தனை போடணும்?
Total 9 தான்ப்பா.
ஓகே.
Okay. Here we have added a small section. If you mean like total 9 sections in total, but then this is part of the pattern here. Okay, it will not be included as a section, separate section. Okay, so let's move on with the next one.
Ma'am, can I wait a second?
Yeah, no issues, but we can wait another minute and then we have to move on. Okay, because if you notice the time, we need to try to get at least half of the diagram done by today.
Ma'am, I can't see the second line, ma'am.
Can't see the second line. Is it clear now?
Now I can see, ma'am.
Finished, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, we are also finished. Yes. Okay.
So what we need to do now is that you can erase off the horizontal line that we have drawn. Okay. You can erase this one off. Later on, we are going to add like similar pattern to this one. Do you remember the pattern that we have added here? It's similar to it, but make sure that it doesn't have to touch here. It doesn't have to touch the other line. Okay. Here's an easy way to draw this. You can just add two straight lines, two vertical lines, and then add it like a cone here. Okay. Once you add this shape, what we will do is that we'll add a leaf here, okay? A leaf structure. Just make sure to do this pattern till the end of the section, okay? I'll add this section and then I'll show it a bit closer. Once you draw that section, what you have to do is that you need to add 3 lines here. So the middle one should be a little
Can you
large.
wait?
Yes, I'll give you guys some time, but I'll show this. I'll show this pattern, and then I'll give you guys some time. So in this section, in the last section, we'll be drawing in 3 parts to it. First one is the rough sketch of this shape. Second is to add a leaf pattern. Third is to add the 3 lines. So I'll give you guys some time to do that. If you find it a bit time consuming to draw the lines first and to add circles later, you can add the lines to all the shapes and then later you can add the circles to it.
Ma'am, I'm Anushree.
Yes, Anushri.
Ma'am, I left a very little place in the middle.
What do you mean by you left little place in the middle?
Ma'am, I left a little place so I can't draw the
Oh,
line.
you mean in this section?
Yes,
In this
ma'am.
section? So if you have left little place, make sure to draw at least one line in it. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes and then we can move on with the next one. If you guys have finished it, just put a thumbs up in the meeting, okay?
Ma'am, can you give border with sketch or black pen?
Don't give any sketch, like don't need to do any outlines for any sketch at the moment. Because it's
Ma'am, can we do a sketch, ma'am? Ma'am,
no,
black
but
pen?
don't do it with sketch then. Don't do it with
Black
black or any sketch pen right now, okay?
Okay.
case.
Okay, ma'am.
Because I think you should know the answer for it by now. Because we shouldn't use black pen at the start itself. We usually use it when you're going to give the outline once you finish coloring them. Because if you color them right, then it'll make it look more brighter. But nearly done with half of the drawing. But we'll try to get the other half done by tomorrow's class, I guess. Okay? So I'll show you the rest of the pattern for this one, and then we can move on. So add another small section to it. It doesn't have to be larger. Just another small line. And then what you have to do is that make sure to add type of pattern. First, we need to add a semicircle. Later on, add those triangle on.
Ma'am, if we don't give outline also, it's okay from Anushree.
Anushree, so it's nice when you're letting me know your name first when you're asking the question. That's good job on that one. So to answer your question, we will not be giving the outline right now using black color, but you need to give outline later on once you finish coloring it off.
Okay, ma'am.
We will be giving outline with black color to make it stand out. So that's mainly the reason why we're going to give black outline.
என்ன சொன்ன என்ன சொன்ன இது கணுக்கா இது எனக்கு
From Visalakshi device, if you don't have any questions, you can mute yourself. Okay, once you add this, make sure to add 3 circles in between.
My name is Alamelu.
Yes, Alamilu.
Ma'am, you draw leaves in one side, right?
Yes, yes.
So in that place, you draw one pattern inside that.
Yes, those are the 3 lines. 3 lines and circles in there.
Ma'am, I draw this shape very closely so that I can't able to draw this 3 lines. So any other pattern I can put inside it.
So as I mentioned earlier, one of the other student also had the same same question. So what I recommended is that you can just draw one line. Just one line is enough.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. So this is the shape, all right? So I think we have it's already the time of the end of the class. So let's conclude here, okay? I'll send a picture of it later on. So if you guys want to catch up, you can catch up on it, okay? So we will continue the rough sketch of the other half in tomorrow's class. Okay?
So, ma'am, when we will paint it?
If you have some time in tomorrow's class, which I think we should, then we can paint it in tomorrow's class.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, you will one more doubt, ma'am.
Yes, Pa, what's your doubt?
Ma'am, we will draw the same pattern which we draw now in the down also.
No, it's not the same pattern. No.
Okay.
It's similar, but it has like many different patterns. So the section of the circles will be kind of similar, but the patterns within them are all different. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, my name is Vishal. Ma'am, you know the you saw the icon Vignesh, right? I changed my device, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, good job.
Ma'am, now my
Yes.
question is, should there only be 9 layers in a mandala art?
In mandala, total you have more layers to it. But in this one, we're just adding 9. Okay, as a basic learning of mandala.
Ma'am, I cannot hear.
Tables are making sound.
Okay, so from Valley device, if you don't have any question, you can mute yourself, but so that it's easy when I'm answering the questions. Okay, you can listen.
Ma'am, Anushri, ma'am.
Yes, Anush. Just a moment. Yeah, I'll answer Vishal's question and then I'll be back to you. So, as you asked Vishal, the 9 layers they're just for this mandala art. But in overall mandala art, you can have multiple layers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Anushri.
Ma'am, that's all, ma'am. Ma'am, is this okay?
That's all for this class.
Ma'am, like that.
Yes, Anushri, it looks good. Yes. But make sure to reduce this size, okay? This size of the pattern, the last pattern, make sure to reduce it so that you have some space to draw the next pattern in tomorrow's class.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you guys have any questions?
Ma'am, can we leave now?
Yes, that's it for today's class. So you guys are free to leave.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. See you guys tomorrow.
Ma'am, did the class end?
Yes, but we have finished today's class. We'll continue this in next in tomorrow's class. Okay?
So, painting is tomorrow. Ma'am, I didn't finish it at the last pattern is left. So, can you show it clearly? I will finish it fast.
Send a picture of it in WhatsApp because I don't think it's clear in the meeting anyway.
How is it? Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I understand the pattern.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
My name is Karan. How is it? Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Not
my
very
name
sure.
Ma'am, bye.
Bye
Ma'am,
bye.
my name is Sarah. How is it?
It looks good, from Sarah. It looks good. It looks colorful. Lord Ganesha looks colorful. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. See you guys in tomorrow's class. Bye bye.